Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how to save money. And as we all know, a dollar saved is a dollar earned. It is absolutely the same thing. If you save a dollar, it's the same thing as earning a dollar. If you save $10, same thing as earning $10 and so on. And I'll get straight to the point and I will tell you the number one way to save money. Basically, it depends where you live. All right. So the place where you live matters on whether you're going to save money or not, because the cost of living is different depending on the city where you live in, the country, the state, and so on. And that is the number one thing. So if you live in an expensive part of the world, for example, if you live in Los Angeles, if you live in San Francisco, if you live in New York, if you live in London, if you live in Switzerland, you're not going to be able to save money easily. It's very, very hard to save money in those places. So what you should be doing if you live in an expensive place is look at the world, realize how maybe you can move to a cheaper place, and keep your income, maybe make money online, or once you save up a little bit of money, start your own, whatever you want to do. The cost of living matters, because as I have lived in different places, I am right now living in Eastern Europe. I used to live in Southern California, and I'm very happy that I don't live there anymore. So how am I saving money by living here? I don't have to buy health insurance. My utility bills are 1/10 of what they used to be. I don't get speeding tickets of $500. Okay, I don't have to be afraid of calling an ambulance because calling it is free. All right, I'm paying for my cell phone about $7 a month. I used to pay like 70 for my home internet. I'm paying $7 a month. I used to pay 70 in California. So that is the number one way to save money. For example, what I did for myself is I moved away from a very expensive place. Because when I used to live in California, I realized that my money is going towards the salaries and pensions of the bureaucrats that work there. If you look at the salaries of local California officials, each one of them is making like over $100,000, which is unacceptable. And the state is in complete poverty because these people are sucking out everyone's money through their taxes. Anyway, so you gotta change maybe the place where you live. So that is very important. If you live in New York, move away to Ohio, and you're already going to be saving money by changing states. All right, there's a huge difference. I used to live in Michigan and I used to live in Southern California. I can tell you that Michigan was 100 times better place to live in, and it was cheaper. So the second thing you gotta do is you gotta keep a budget of expenses. So you gotta know and care what your money is spent on, because a lot of people adopt this strategy where the only thing that matters is how much money you make, your salary. So for example, they measure everything by how much money you make. You make 5,000, you make 10,000, all right, that's all that matters. No, it does not, because if you make 5,000 but you live in Los Angeles where the cost of living is huge and you're spending all of that money, you're living like crap even though you make pretty good money. But if you are in Idaho or Alabama making $5,000, you're gonna be living better because things are cheaper. But in any way, you gotta care about saving money, all right? And you gotta keep track of the budget. So each month you gotta look at and identify what kind of expenses you have and how you can lower them. So if you're going out too much, you gotta lower that. If your rent is too high, try to save up money and buy a property. And the third way to spend money is also very easy to do. So it's kind of a double whammy. The first thing to do is you don't buy any expensive things. Don't buy expensive cars. Don't buy expensive jewelry. Don't buy expensive clothing. And invest that money in an index fund. That's all. It's really easy to do. All right. And that way you're going to be saving money. You're going to be making money for, retirement, for you're going to be saving money for other things, to purchase real estate, and you're not going to be wasting money on other things. Okay. So to summarize, the first thing is analyze where you live and the cost of living, and realize that there could be places where the cost of living is lower. The second thing, care about saving money and look over your budget and your spending. And the third thing, don't waste money on expensive purchases and invest it in an index fund. Those three things are going to save you money and set you up for a good financial future. Don't forget to sign up and subscribe for the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.